Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains, and today I'm going to talk to you about what's trending now, hashtag WTN. So I've been kind of scouring the internet trying to find some cool crafts that are kind of hitting big now. And so let's take a look at what I found. So I love Pinterest. That's one of my favorite spots to go to, just to kind of get ideas, inspiration, not only about crafts, clothing, cooking, parties, decorations, kind of everything. So you can see here, I just put in autumn crochet patterns, and I was kind of getting the vibe that I wanted to make some pumpkins. And I've made some pumpkins before, but I really liked this one from Brianna K Designs. It just had a little bit, it's called the wheat stitch, which is basically just a puff stitch, but the way that they kind of fall into each other makes it look like grains of wheat. And I thought, this is really cool. So we're going to give this pattern a look-see, and we're going to give this one a try. Well, all right, so there you go. I grabbed the Brianna K pattern, and it was so much fun. This was definitely a one-day wonder. It was like a one afternoon. I love it. So I did it in white because I kind of wanted something a little bit more of like a winter decoration. And I had some yarn in my stash that I think it might have been a Karen's, but it's got a little bit of bling to it, a little bit of glitter going on in there. And this is such an easy pattern. Basically, you just do one big long strip with the wheat pattern, and then you do 2 rows of that, and then you do a back loop only to kind of give it the definition. And I like my pumpkins because pumpkins are not just perfectly round. They're a little bit squishy, a little bit funky, and you can kind of shape this the way you want it. And then what I did was at the end, I like to pull the string all the way through so you get that really cool little dimpling up on top, so it just gives it a little bit more of a realistic look to it. Isn't this cute? So now what I'm going to do, I found these at my local dollar store. I thought, oh, these are really kind of fun and pretty. So I got a couple strands of these, and we're going to use our trusty glue gun, and we're going to apply some of these fun little things. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. I think I'm going to do the smaller of those. Again, they're so pretty. Sometimes you can just find the coolest things. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both. All right, let's try that. So I got my wire cutters here. So I'm just going to clip off a couple strands like so. And what I think I might do is stick it through all the way through to the bottom and then just kind of glue the strands down. So if I go straight through the bottom, let's see if that works. Oh, it works lovely. Look at that. We just go through, and then we're just going to bend it a little bit like so, and kind of give it a little bit of a look like that. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to pull that through, and then I'll just clip it because it kind of came through a little bit on the bottom here. So when I'm done, I'll just clip that. So I'm going to lay that down. It's actually going to go that way. I want the leaves to be looking as realistic as possible. So just going to fold it over. And yes, there's a little bit of glue coming off. It's a little bit messy. All right, we're going to go ahead and do one of these. So we're going to a friend's house for dinner and game night with a bunch of other people. And I thought, well, this is kind of a fun little, like a hostess gift that I'm going to bring as well. So I'm going to put this guy here and stick this through. Oops. Right in through there. And it actually, once you find that hole, it kind of goes through pretty good. Come on. Well, I spoke too soon, didn't I? You'll find a hole. There you go. There you go. And I liked the white because I think it's just a little bit more elegant. And it can go through different holidays. It doesn't have to just be, yeah. I think that looks all right. It doesn't just have to be for Halloween. It can be for Thanksgiving. We can even do it for Christmas. I'm not sure I'm liking that one very much. Let's try some more of these guys. Got my trusty glue gun heating up over here. Kind of fun. I had to borrow some wire cutters from the Brit. Done. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm going to put this guy in here. I'm going to take this one out for the time being. I'm not sure if I'm digging that one just yet. Ooh, it's messy. Oh, okay, this actually goes in a lot easier. It is messy. There's a lot of, oh, you guys, that's really pretty. Look at that. You know what you could also do is just like even a cinnamon stick. If you want to have some really yummy fall smells going on, just throw in a little cinnamon stick. This guy I'm going to cut off. I just love doing that. I love making these. They're so easy and they're so fast. Okay. Let's clip you off here. Okay, so we're going to put you in. I literally made this afternoon while we're going to a friend's house. I'm just going to kind of get us a little bit of glue done. I love this. I really do. I think it's super pretty. So Brianna Kay had this, and I think so the yarn that she recommended is Blvd by Knit Picks and WeCrochet. The worsted just an acrylic, and she had kind of a tweed, which I have in my stash, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to waste, because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it and didn't want to be short. And like I said, and I found this, and I thought, oh, this is really pretty. What I think I'm also going to do, I have some black and gold, sort of like twisted, that could be really pretty with this as well. Actually, I could just sort of, it might be time to start using the glue stick, friends. All right, so this guy's going to go in here. It literally goes in so easy. It just whoop, goes right in there. I don't want to do too much, and I am going to glue some of these down. Maybe not so much on that one. And then what I can do is I'll just glue it, and then I'll clip so you won't actually, these things, you won't be able to see them. All right. All right, so I think that's good for now. There is so much glitter on my craft table right now, I can't even tell you. I got myself a bigger glue stick. The Brit said, you do not need a bigger gun. And I was like, oh, there it goes. It's already ready. I was like, you know what, sir? Right tools for the right job. Here we go. So we're just going to throw a little bit of glue down there. And I'm just going to kind of push down. And these things get hot. I burned myself the other day, and it left a blister on my thumb. And it was not a pleasant experience, let me tell you. Okay. Oh, this is turning out so cute. When I'm done, I'm going to have to vacuum my pumpkin to get rid of some of this glitter. It's pretty, though. I'm going to hold it in place for a minute. Okay. Glue guns, the world's best invention. Sort of like duct tape, you know? Glue guns. They're so cool. Here we go. Nope, didn't want to stay down yet. Hold on. And of course, you don't have to put decorations on the top. I just kind of thought that would be fun. I was actually going to do a cinnamon stick, and then I went through my craft stash in the garage and thought, oh, hold on, hold the phone. These could be interesting. I don't like to have, as much as you might go, really? You've got a craft room. I don't like to have a lot of, ow, 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 oh, oh, yeah. I got stuck. I don't like to have a lot of crafty stuff sitting around. I got a lot of yarn, but I don't like to have, like loose tchotchke stuff sitting around the house. I kind of like to have it, use it, and then that's it. And I had this stuff sitting around. I was like, I got to get rid of it. I got to use it. Oh, the strands are just a-flying. I think it's so pretty. I'm super excited about this. Let's start clipping off the stuff on the bottom. Pull it through a little bit. Grab my trusty little wire clippers here. I mean, you could, if you wanted to, fold it back up inside, but I don't really want to do that. Okay. Now, why aren't you, oh, because I'm in the wrong spot. I'm like, why aren't you cutting? You cut before. There we go. Cutting, cutting, cutting. Okay, cutting and cutting and cutting. Woo! I'll find that one next year. That flew away. All right. Those are cut pretty good. And there's a errant one coming here on the top. I'm going to go through and clip that little baby. I don't know where that went. Okay. All right. There we go. Dump off a little bit of the glitter. Okay, and here we have it. This is my little decoration. I'll put a little bit of glue right down on this guy. Just in time to take it to someone's house for dinner tonight. Isn't that fun? Put this with a little candle or something. And it's just lovely. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. And I think we're going to call that one done. Oh, let's clip this little bit of yarn out the bottom. There you go. So cute. So cute. Thank you, Brianna K, for the adorable little crochet inspiration. Kind of got this one figured out pretty easy, but this is the wheat stitch. I saw these on Mary Maxon that you can actually buy them for like $25, or you can make it in an afternoon. There we go. Thanks so much for watching. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains, and this is the next installment on my What is Trending Now series. So if you want to see more of these, check out the playlist under my channel that says What's Trending Now, and I'm going to start putting more and more things in there that I find that we're going to do together. If you just joined me, I'm so glad you're here. We have so much fun here on my channel. So make sure you tell a friend, subscribe so you get all those notifications, and make sure you come back soon. Thanks so much for watching. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains, and as always, I'll see you soon.